Oh, I think is it going?
So I think we're recording.
Okay.
So hi everyone, hi students, CCC students and parents. It's Liz Roth and I are here to talk about some of the things that we've been working on for this coming year and what it's going to look like.
So you've heard a lot from the district, but this is kind of more what our plans are and what we envision the program looking like. So we are recording this on Thursday morning at 7:52. Things could change at any minute. So please just make sure to keep checking your email and keep checking the school website just in case things change. So our staff is still the same. It's Sue and I, and then Kristen will be mostly in charge of DRS for this year, and then Gina is still the coordinator. Our schedule, as you guys have heard, is different. We will be following the 2-day-a-week schedule, so groups are Monday, Thursday, and then Tuesday, Friday. Wednesdays will be all remote, and then we have a schedule set up for remote learning, which we'll talk about in a second. Our hours will be from 8:30 to 1:15. All IEP meetings will be virtual, and then let us know if you have questions about a fully remote option.
We will have staff on all day. That's pretty much every day, but this is our Wednesday remote schedule from 10:15 to 1:15. We will have activities planned and staff available. So it'll either be Liz or I, and we also will be utilizing the paraprofessional staff as well. So someone will always be available to help your child.
So this will be the schedule for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday as well, but we may add in extra time. These links are actually live right now, so if you click on the blue, it would take you to a Google Meet session. So we'll send these out in a different format so it's easier to access, but these are live right now. So each time would have its own separate Google Meet. This year we're going to be using Google Classroom again. They've made a lot of improvements, so it's a lot more user-friendly than it was in the spring. We also added in separate classes for different areas opposed to having everything in one. Those aren't active right now. We need to load the roster in, but that's where you'll find everything that we post. For the first couple weeks, we're going to keep things simple though, and we'll send home choice boards just so people get adjusted to the new schedule and figure out what's practical to do at home. So just please keep us updated, like if we're sending home enough work, if you want more work. We can't know what's the right amount if we don't hear back from people. So just please keep us updated.
Okay, so food-based changes. We did a lot of cooking in the past, but we aren't allowed to use the kitchen for cooking at this time. So lunches will need to be brought by the student from their home every day. We ask that you do please send in utensils that they will need to eat their lunches. We'll
have emergency supplies if something gets forgotten, but we don't want to have to be sharing utensils on a regular basis.
Yeah. Since cooking is such a big part of our program, we will be sending activities and supplies home with the student to do on those remote days. And then we're going to be asking that you take pictures and take videos so that we can talk about those things when we're back in the classroom. So more information will be coming with that like shortly.
So for the community, we are not able to be out. This is something that could change at any moment though, so just please keep that in the back of your mind that things could change with that. But we are looking into different options where we could still interact with the community, but just from the classroom. So as more is happening with that, we will keep you updated. So obviously we're not going to be able to go to our job sites, but this is just a list of places that we normally do go. So just if you are out and about and looking for places to visit in the community, please keep our employers in mind.
We will still have the opportunity to participate in the skills class and the men's and women's group monthly. So it'll all be virtual. So they will be sending us links to that information. So even if the students are at home or if they're in the classroom, they can participate in that virtually.
JJC's classes are all online this semester. So if you're interested in trying out a class, this would be a great semester to give it a shot. So you can visit their website to find out those class schedules and let us know if you need help with that.
You can contact Kristen if you have any DRS questions. She's always available to answer all those.
For clothes this year, we weren't sure if people would be interested since we aren't going out, but if you are, please let me know. This is the sample design for this year. And depending on if there's interest, we could do t-shirts, we could do long sleeves, but just let me know if you're interested. You probably wouldn't place an order until a little bit later in the semester, just until we know how things are going. We also have a Twitter account this year, so follow us at LTHS CCC on Twitter. We will post resources that are available in the community. There's some really cool transition services that have Twitter accounts.
Okay, so we know that families really like the Remind app. I like sending reminders on that as well and information, but it's nice that Remind and Google Classroom are now linked. So when you sign up for Remind, you'll be able to get more notifications as well through that. So it'll all be linked together this year, which will be really nice.
When you get the Remind notification from Google Classroom, though, you might not be able to access the actual link that would come with it, because that will be tied to your student's Google Classroom account, but you'll be able to know what we're posting and know that there's something new on Google Classroom. We did try to get Google Classroom linked to parent emails as well, but that's not something that the district can do just because of the way Google Classroom is set up. So they will be through the student account. So if you need help getting your student's Chromebook set up, you could send that the first day that they're in the building, and we can get that all set up for you. And if your student doesn't have district provided Chromebook, please let us know so we can get them one.
Okay, so thank you for watching this slides presentation. We hope that it answered a lot of your questions, but we would like to hear from you. If you have any questions or concerns, we'd like to answer those as soon as possible. And we're looking forward to an interesting year.